When Windows NT 4.0 came out, IIS was upgraded to version 2.0, so the web server grew up a little bit. And then IIS 3.0 was introduced with Service Pack 3, and with Service Pack 3 we saw the first instance of ASP, and this was ASP 1.0. And this introduced the world to active server pages as we know them. Now, Service Pack 4 gave us Internet Information Server 4.0 and ASP 2.0, and ASP 2.0 is what really kind of blew the lid off for ASP. It was a very simple, like a 5-object model to program against, and it had a lot more features. Now, with Windows 2000, IIS really grew up, and it was released as version 5.0, again, free as part of the operating system, the web server was, and then ASP became 3.0. And there were some changes, some significant changes to security and so forth. And again, ASP continued to grow. Now, with the coming of the .NET framework, a couple of years ago, I guess now, maybe close to 3, Steve Ballmer announced this whole new .NET initiative and a total new direction for Microsoft and so forth. And a lot of people, quite frankly, I heard a lot of talk out there about not yet and all that sort of thing. But people started taking a look at two things. Number one was ASP.NET, and another was web services. We'll mention web services later on in the course. But the more they looked at ASP.NET and web services, the not yet stuff started to go away. And people started to really take note on this technology. ASP.NET comes to us as part of the .NET framework. ASP.NET, as it turns out, is nothing more than a section of classes inside one or two of the namespaces in the .NET framework. And we're going to do a real quick overview on the .NET framework in a later video just to kind of help you understand that. So that's where ASP came from. Now, we're also in a few minutes in a video going to talk about the new things. What makes ASP.NET such a big deal as opposed to ASP 3.0? And the big question a lot of people ask, well, hey, isn't this just ASP.4.0? And the answer is a resounding no. This is a rethink on the technology. And we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. So that's the history. That's where ASP came from. That's how it grew up. And that's how we got it. And so now, based on that, let's move into the rest of the course and now begin to build on ASP.NET and what it offers us.